Hey, what's up guys? My name is Austin from Dare Productions. Thank you so much for watching this video. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most important things about filmmaking, and that is audio. There are a lot of things in making videos that are super important, which include the camera, the lens, the lighting, and also the audio. Now, the audio is more than just the microphones you use or the way that you record that audio, whether that be in the camera or a recorder or even the music. All that stuff combined is what enhances your video. Personally, I think that audio could make or break your video. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, if you were to hear the beginning of this video, the intro would sound just like this. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Austin from Dare Productions, and thank you so much for watching this video. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important things about filmmaking, which is audio. You probably would turn it off instantly, and the reason for that is because audio has a huge part in your experience when watching a video. Now, yes, the visuals should look good, and your color should be great, and the lighting should be good. Those all matter, but if the audio is crappy, it doesn't matter how good it looks, you're probably not going to keep watching it. I know that I've watched videos where I've thought, man, that color is so good, or man, that 4K video just looks so nice, but then the audio sounds terrible, and I'm like, turn this off, please. Just forget it. I'm done. I quit. Because the audio is a huge part in the video. And so today I thought it would be really important if I just talked about my audio setup and what I use to get good audio and to get good music for my videos. Now, the first thing to audio is the microphone. When you're doing a talking head video just like this, you want to have a good microphone setup, and it really doesn't have to be that crazy or that expensive, really. I would say that I have a pretty budget setup for the most part, because the things that I use are not super expensive, but let's talk through it a little bit. The most important thing to make sure that I even have audio at all would be my recorder. Now, the audio recorder that I use is the Zoom H4n Pro, and it's honestly great. It's a little pricey, and there are other options that are definitely cheaper than this, but that recorder has always worked really well for what I do. And then coming out of that recorder is actually a boom microphone, which you can hear right here, which is a Samson Co2 super cardioid microphone. I'll put that in the link in the description. Essentially, it's a boom microphone that's really good for indoor type of stuff. Now, if you're shooting stuff outdoors, then this is probably not the mic for you because it's not good for that kind of stuff. I'm sure you could use it, but I wouldn't recommend it. That's why they have shotgun mics. Now, shotgun mics are really good, and I don't personally own a XLR shotgun mic. But anyways, the Samson CO2 microphone that I use is actually right about $100, not for just one microphone, but for two XLR phantom powered microphones. Now, what does phantom power mean? Phantom power is how these microphones are powered, and that is through the XLR port that it plugs into. And so most audio recorders that you record into are gonna have a phantom power option, so just make sure to do your research beforehand. Now, that's one setup, and that is something I didn't start off with. What I started off with for my setup is actually just a Rode VideoMic Pro, which is sitting right up on top of my camera, and that sounds just like this. And now you are hearing just the Rode VideoMic Pro on top of my camera. It's not terrible, but then when I switch over to this, now it sounds just a little bit crisper, a little less noise, and a little bit more direct towards me because it's pointing directly towards my mouth. That's a couple different things you can look into for both the Zoom H4n Pro and this boom microphone right here. You're looking about $300 or so, which is a little pricey, I would say, but it is 100% worth it. To actually boom this setup, I'm using a simple mic stand, super old metal mic stand that holds your standard microphone for live performances that I happen to have in my house, and I just wired an XLR into that all the way down to the floor and over to my H4n Pro, and that is how I'm miking this setup. Whenever I'm doing run and gun stuff and I don't really have the ability to take a boom mic with me or have my H4n with me and have that whole setup, I will use my Rode VideoMic Pro. And this version that I have is actually the second model, if I'm not mistaken, and it works really good. I would love to get the Pro Plus, which just came out really recently, but at the moment my Rode VideoMic Pro is doing just fine and it works just great for what I gotta do. Any of these microphones will work really great for what you need to do. Microphones aren't everything to your audio experience when it comes to video. And one of the most important parts of a video is the music. Music plays a big part into what you're trying to portray to the audience about what the video is about or what the mood of the video is. See, for videos like this, I usually like to have something a little upbeat and kind of happy and kind of like an up mood. Up mood, is that even like, would that up mood, is that how you would? I like to have something that's a little bit upbeat, a little bit more of a happy feeling, maybe some more majory stuff going on in the music, because this is a very good topic and a happy topic It is a really happy topic to talk about. I want you as the viewer to be happy as you're watching a video like this, whereas I could play something like this, which is more minory, more soft, more sad. It gives a different kind of vibe, more depressed kind of sad vibe to the video. The music plays a huge part into your experience. Now, where I actually get my music from is a place called artlist.io. Now, Artlist I haven't always had, and I recently got Artlist, but Artlist has a really great variety of songs to use that are all royalty free, and they work really nice for the videos that I do. And they're all independent artists, different people that are really good too, and I really enjoy the platform on Artlist. And what's nice about it is you pay $200 for an entire year of unlimited music for your videos. It doesn't matter what it is, where it is, what you're using it for, all royalty free, no copyright issues with it, and you get unlimited music as much as you could possibly use on the website. Another really good option, I would say, is Epidemic Sound. Now, that was the one I used before Artlist, and it worked really great, especially if you want a massive variety. But the problem that I had with it is that I always spent more time trying to find the music that I wanted to do than I did actually just grabbing music and putting it on a video. And they had a lot of great options. It was just wasn't the best for my workflow. And I also was putting it on multiple channels, and it's a little weird how that works. I prefer to use Artlist because you get the license. Whatever you do with that music, it doesn't matter. You have the license for that music. I will also link Artlist.io and Epidemic Sound in the description below if you'd like to check those out. Epidemic Sound is about $15 a month for a small YouTube channel, and it goes up in price depending on how many views, how many subscribers, that kind of stuff that you have going on with your channel, or if you have multiple channels that you're using it on. Please find royalty-free music so that you don't have to deal with copyright issues. It's super important that you do that, because otherwise you're using someone else's music that you're not supposed to use, and YouTube will either shut that video down or block it, or they'll do whatever, and then you get strikes, and it's a whole process you really don't want to deal with. I think that Artlist.io is a great option for a YouTuber, for a client filmmaker, for someone who does commercials, weddings, whatever. I think it's great. I even used Artlist.io for the wedding that I just shot, which will be coming on my channel really soon. Royalty free, Artlist.io. Go check it out in the description below. Now, some other things that could really enhance the type of video you're doing, especially if you're doing some kind of travel film, or even a film in general that's more like a short film or anything like that. Sound effects can make a huge difference in the quality of the video to the audience as they watch it, because it helps bring them in and immerse them in the video experience. Now, sound effects range for everything. You can find sound effects on YouTube, you can find them on Epidemic Sound, and different places like that for really any situation. And when it comes to sound effects, I will definitely work on more videos in the future talking about how to really involve them in your videos. But one pro tip for sound effects is that if you use them, try to make them at a lower volume and let them blend into maybe the music that you're playing at the time, just so that they don't stick out. Sound effects, especially for B footage or whatever you're doing, can significantly help your video quality and production quality in the end. So what is the point of this whole video? The point is that I want you to have great audio for your videos that you're making for YouTube or for clients. Now, I'm still learning and I still don't know everything, and there are probably plenty of things that I might be even doing wrong, or things that are better, websites that are better, or even microphones that are definitely better than what I have. But this is what I use and it's been working really well for me. If you want to check out any of the things that I talked about today, all the links will be in the description down below for you to check out. If you stayed around this long, thank you so much for watching and sticking around and staying interested in what I have to say. If there's anything specific that you want to learn, let me know in the comments down below and I will try my best to get back to that and do a video on that. Now, if you liked what you saw, definitely click that like button down below. It definitely helps me out and I super appreciate all the love and support. And I will see you guys in the next video.